Hi everyone, my name is Walter Maldonado. I am one of the sales and lease consultants here at St. Catharines Volkswagen. Today here I have a 2024 Volkswagen Tiguan Highline R-Line. The Tiguan does come equipped with the Trendline model, Comfortline model, and the Highline that we see here today. Here we have the Atlantic Blue Metallic, which is a beautiful dark blue color that shines great at night and during the daytime as well. We do have the IQ light system. It is the front, gives you the front cornering lights as well, and then at nighttime you'll also see that the lights kind of turn with you as you're turning one direction. In the front here, you also do get the R-Line logo badge. That gives you more of the chrome, black sport bumper in the front here as well. You do get the front exterior light bar that shines across the chrome here, which gives you better visibility and driving at nighttime. We do get your front sensors as well that you'll see kind of throughout the vehicle here. There's one here, there's also one over here in the front. And this camera over here is for the 360 camera view. You will see one here at the front, but you also have the two underneath the side mirrors and one in the back, which I will show you as well. And then there's another front sensor over here as well. Also, we have another one over here as well. Now let's take a look what's underneath the hood. With our Tiguans, you will see that it is a 8-speed automatic transmission. It is a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. It does give you the 4Motion all-wheel drive system as well. You do get those specific features in all the models, whether you go Trendline, whether you go Comfortline, or whether you stay with the Highline R-Line model as well. Now looking at the side profile view of the Tiguan Highline R-Line, you will notice that they do come equipped with the 20-inch. You do get that two-tone chrome look. It gives you more of that sport look wheels with the Highline R-Line model. You also do get a side R-Line logo badge as well, that it does give you more of that elegant sport look as well. So you do get the sharp body lines throughout the vehicle, as you notice, and there is on the door handles, you can lock and unlock just by pressing the little button here that you'll see on either front and passenger side door. When you do hit the lock button, as you just noticed, the mirrors do fold in as well. And it's just more of a, when you're parking in a garage or tight space, you know, not having to knock the mirrors off, the mirrors will fold in as you're parked or as you're reversing as well. You can also fold in the mirrors manually as well on the inside of the vehicle, which I will show you later in the video. You will see quite a bit of chrome that does go throughout the vehicle as well. Side mirror chrome, even the roof rails are silver chrome look as well, which gives it more of a beautiful exterior look. So now coming to the rear of the Tiguan, you get your rear sensors as well. There's one over here, and you have the two on the lower ends there. Those sensors are again for rear traffic alert. Again, as you're reversing, backing up, it will give you the parking sensors, the parking lines as well. So the Tiguans do have a unique rear tail lights that you can actually notice from quite the distance, especially at nighttime. You'll notice that you have a Tiguan coming in direction from the front and rear tail lights as well. You do get the fake exhaust tips that you'll notice. The exhaust is actually underneath, it's hidden. So you would have to get underneath to kind of see where they actually are. In the back as well of the Tiguans in the rear, you will see the badging too. You do get the Tiguan wording, but you also get the chrome VW logo, which is fantastic. And you also do see the 4Motion. The 4Motion is the all-wheel drive system. So being able to change the dial into snow mode, off-road mode, regular drive mode, and being able to put it in eco-friendly mode, again for that fuel. You do get the back rear wiper as well. You'll also notice the two doors in the back, the windows, and with the rear tailgate window do come tinted from factory. One thing I love about the Tiguan Highline model, it does have the easy open kick function. And in order for that to work, the vehicle does have to be locked. So you come to the rear, you do have a kick motion underneath, and you do a step back, you'll notice that the tailgate does open up. So if your hands are full, or if you have any sport equipment, being able to open up the tailgate manually, which is awesome. But you also can close it by doing the kick swipe motion as well, or you do have the power tailgate button in the rear there, press it once, and it does close automatically. The size in the rear with the cargo space that does come with the Tiguans, For our mid-size SUV, you know, it gives you all that cargo capacity size room here, which is fantastic for, you know, if you have family, you know, you're traveling, you're camping, or luggages, you can kind of see how much cargo room you have. Down below here, what I like is you do get the hard cover for the front here, for the floor, being able to lift it and just kind of see the compartment that you would get underneath. Just so you have an idea, this is a privacy cargo privacy divider, but it's a storage compartment, so if you're not needing it, you can kind of see where it does store. Down below, you will see the spare tire, and you will also have the tools to change that as well. In the back here as well, you do have there's two handles, one on each side, one there, also one here, and that allows to fold the seats down while being in the back, not having to make your way around to the back row and folding the seats down. You can actually do it just from this angle position here. One there and one there. With the rear seats, you do get, it's called 40-20-40 split. So that middle row compartment does fold down if you have any hockey sticks, if you're any fishing poles, anything like that, anything long, being able to have that middle row down. You do also have a couple of hooks here. So being able to put, you know, a netting there for any compartments like groceries, you don't want anything moving around in the back, having the hook compartments. Plus you also do get the 12-volt outlet plug here, just in case you needed to blow up a mattress of some sort and being able to, or a floaty of some sort. With the Highline model Tiguan as well, it does come equipped with the Fender premium audio sound system. It does give you the 8 speakers throughout the vehicle, plus it actually gives you the subwoofer, which you'll see stored in between the spare tire there. Very easy to take that off. You turn this here, that comes off, and so does the sub. So being in the back here, you can kind of see how comfortable it is sitting in the rear here. Again, how much headspace you would get being in the mid-size Tiguan here. Leg space, I get lots of leg space, but if I do need some more extra cargo space in the back, you do have the two handles here, which you can actually slide the seats forward and slide them back, which I find very useful. You do get the compartments in the rear here as well for any paperwork, books, anything you don't want to lose. Heated rear outer seats for the back in this specific model, in the Highline model. You also do get the vents as well. In the back here, as you can see, there is child safety locks for child seats. Two in the front here, also where I'm sitting on. And then if I fold the seat down, very easy, you'll also notice that there's a child lock in the back of the seat as well. You also do get the armrest here in the middle there with the cup holders. If you're doing those long road trips and you need a spot to put your drinks, you can do it in the middle here, but you can also do it in the side doors as well. Also, you also do have more of a, if you're wanting that armrest, more of a harder feel, being able to lower this middle compartment, but you also do get the child safety lock here as well, for depending on the different car seats that you might have. But let's go to the front now. You'll notice in the Tiguan Highline R-Line models that how spacious and how luxury of a sport feel that the Tiguan gives you. Starting with the sports steering wheel. It does give you that leather perforated heated steering wheel feeling as well. You do get the touch buttons there with the adaptive cruise, regular cruise control, and voice command button right over here. As you move as you're looking at the interior, the cabin, you'll notice that there's a couple smaller compartments, one up top here. You also have the netting for any paperwork, anything for the passenger side. You do get more of a digital, bigger screen in the Highline models compared to the other option models. With the ambient lighting, you do get up to 30 different colors, which is fantastic. So being able to change it at any point. You do get the front heated seats, also with the ventilated cool seats. In the Highline model, it does give you more of a sport feel compared to the other trim levels that come in the Tiguans. As we focus to the infotainment center over here, again, heated buttons, you do get the 3 options for both heated and with the ventilated cool seats. So 1, 2, 3 to turn it off, 1, 2, 3 to turn that off. It is all touch inside as well, which I find very easy, very modern, very new. It keeps it fun and simple. Down below here, you'll also notice the wireless charging pad for Android lovers or Apple lovers as well. You do get 2 USB-C plugs just in case you like to have your phones kind of plugged in and charged at all times, but it also gives the passenger as well a charging component while the driver has their phone charging down below here. This dial over here is your 4Motion all-wheel drive system. So this is a dial that you can turn at any point, not having to pull over, not having to put the vehicle in park. You just, as you're driving, if you notice the weather condition is changing, being able to switch it in snow mode, your regular drive mode, sport mode if you want to feel the vehicle, feel the steering wheel, feel the drive, and eco-friendly mode again if you're doing those long distance holiday trips. Also being able to put it in off-road mode. Off-road mode just gives you better traction while if you're in mud, if you're in sand, or if you're going off-roading as well. And then the last one would be customization mode. But as I mentioned, being able to change the drive mode select at any point while you're driving. You will notice with the Tiguans as well, it also now has the electric e-brake. There's no longer handles, it's all electric, but being able to flick this up and down and turn the e-brake on and off. With all the new vehicles, especially with the Tiguans as well, you will notice that it does have the start-stop system. So the vehicle slows down as you're stopped at a red light or a stop sign long enough, you'll feel that the engine idlizes, it slows down. But there is a function that you can turn that feature on and off with the simple of a push of a button. With the Highline models in the Tiguan, you do get the 360 camera view. So there's a button right here, you press that once, and as I mentioned earlier, you do get the camera angle from the front and the 2 side mirrors and 1 in the back. It does show up on the screen here, so it's again gives you the visibility if you have a garage, a tight area, just being able to see what's in front of you, what's behind you, and then what's to your left and what's to your right, just by clicking on the 360 camera view. With the Highline model as well, you'll also notice that it does have the park assist button here. So this is a feature that allows people to parallel park, reverse park if they struggle or if they have neck problems or back problems. Is just being able to allow the car to help you to park in these tight spaces. Very easy, as I mentioned. You do get the push buttons down here as well. With the Tiguans, you'll also notice the gear shift, being able to put it in park, reverse, neutral, drive, and sport mode, but also being able to put it in manual drive select. So just like a manual vehicle, you can change through the gears as you drive, which is fantastic. You'll also notice that you do get the power seats adjustment for the passenger and the driver side. In the driver's side, you do get the memory seat function as well. So you do get up to 3 options, which allows 3 drivers to not have to fight for when their seats are all adjusted. You'll notice with the cluster, the compartment here, you do get an armrest, which is the leather feel, but you also get a nice of a smaller, deeper compartment here in the middle. But you also do get your cup holders in the front here as well. There's 2 in the front, but you also do get them on the side doors as well. The compartment storage here as well, just for any valuables, ownership, and anything you want to not have visible in here. You do get the big panoramic glass sunroof above your head. The options are right here to be able to close the shade and open the sunroof, just all by a push of a button. Over here, you do have the shade. So you will see that it will close all the way, but you are able to stop the shade at any point too. If you want to stop it halfway and have people be able to sleep or nap in the back, which is awesome. But if you wanted to let it go all the way, you're more than happy to let it close and block the sun. And then if I do open this again, and I will show you how to open up the sunroof, because so you will notice that you do get half of the glass roof that is open up just by push of a button here. There's this button here in the middle. Press that backwards and you'll notice how much space you get for the natural lighting in here. Very easy to close. Again, it is all it's a 1 button push. Let that close there. And then you do get your light adjustments for your LED lights there that you can see for your reading lights. These buttons here for when the doors are open, if you want the lights on or off. And then you'll notice here with the LED mirror there as well. You do get more of a bigger digital cluster in the center here. As you're driving, you do get the same format with the Comfortline R-Line. In the Trendline, it is more of a smaller digital compact, so you'll be able to tell the difference. But being able to go through the functions very easy by a push of a button here, you can see how it is changing if you want driving data, the assist system, navigation, all to pop up in the center there as you're driving. What I do like about the Tiguans as well is hitting the view button on the steering wheel. It does give you different digital looks that Volkswagen integrated in the system here. You'll also notice being able to control the volume by a push of a button on the steering wheel, and being able to change your presets, changers, again, all through the steering wheel, more of a hands-free. So your hands are on the steering wheel, being able to change through the functions as you're driving instead of having to reach over. But you do get the volume control there as well, same with the preset changer here as well. In the Tiguan Highline models, you do get the navigation button that does come equipped with the vehicle, but you also do have the wireless Apple CarPlay or Android Auto Connect. So a lot of people do like to use like the Waze map or maps from their phone. Once the phone does pair to the vehicle, you'll notice that you'll get the full-size map on the screen here, whether using the navigation integrated in the system or whether using the navigation from your phone. Here we have our control arms for the wipers, being able to adjust it to the speed, and we have our blinker control arm here as well. With the Tiguan, you'll also notice that it's very easy to find your way to the assist system. There is a button at the end of the blinker here. You press it in once and it does pull up the assist system. So being able to have lane assist turn on and off. Lane assist is a great safety feature, as once you reach fast speed, highway speed, you'll notice that it keeps you in center lane. So a lot of people that do late night driving, distracted driving, everybody texts and drives. So it's a safety feature that will keep you in center lane as you start to maneuver over. If you do use your blinkers, very easy to switch lanes, but if you forget to use the blinkers, you'll notice you'll feel a toggle fight. The vehicle wants to pull you back. As we scroll down through the assist system, you do have the adaptive cruise control and regular cruise control that comes equipped with our SUVs. The adaptive cruise control, it does give you a distance in front of you. Just like regular cruise control, you set a speed, but you have to press the brake to slow down or stop the vehicle. Adaptive cruise, you can set a radius in front of you. So as you set a speed, you want to cruise at a certain speed, but a vehicle in front of you slows down or decides to slam on the brakes, you can set a radius in front of you where the vehicle will slow down or it will come to a complete stop for you. Again, this is a great safety feature as you're doing late night driving, if you're tired, if you're distracted, if you have little ones in the back kicking and screaming, being able to help them. And then as you go down through the assist system here, you do have the side assist function as well. Again, that is for your blind spot detection. That is a safety feature everybody has to have on. Gives you the visibility as someone's in your blind spot area. But you'll also notice in the Tiguans, you do have a gray blind spot visibility. It's as you're driving, you'll feel how comfortable it is. You do get like more mirror window compartment as well. Then as you go down through the safety system here, as I mentioned earlier, because you do have your front sensors and your rear sensors, you do have the rear traffic alert also with front assist. Those are to help avoid front and rear collisions, which again, these are great safety features that Volkswagen did great with the Tiguans. Here we have a little dial here that controls your side mirror adjustment. Very easy, you turn this little dial to the left, controls your left. If you go to the right, it does control the right side mirror. And as I mentioned earlier, being able to fold your mirrors in as you're reversing, getting to a tight spot. Down to the bottom left, you'll notice that the mirrors do fold in, which again, better for not having to knock your mirrors off as you're reversing to a parking spot. But if you turn this dial to the bottom right-hand side here, it does activate the heated side mirrors, which are great for the wintertime, not having to run out and scrape the side mirrors as you can't see. Again, you do get the power windows, it's all one touch, power locks here as well. And you also have to open up the trunk here, there's a little button here, flick this up once and it does activate the open trunk system as well. In the Tiguans, your light switch adjustment is over here on the left-hand side of the steering wheel. Very easy to just be able to change. It's like a wheel, being able to change it through the function of the visibility. You do have your glasses over here, your case for your glasses. Typically in other manufacturers, you'll notice it is above your head here, close to the side mirror or rear view mirror. But over here, the Tiguans, it all is on the left-hand side. In the Highline model, you'll also have the stainless steel gas pedals. Over here, we have the telescopic steering wheel as well, being able to, pull it in, pull it out, up and down, whatever your driving comfort is like. Thanks again for watching the walk around video for the beautiful Tiguan 2024 Highline R-Line. Once again, my name is Walter Maldonado. I'm a sales and lease consultant here at St. Catharines Volkswagen. Contact me today for any inquiries, not let alone on the Tiguan, but on any other Volkswagen brand vehicle that we have. Cheers.